Hey guys, I just want to take a second and make a short video talking about the Enneagram and happiness. And I believe that the Enneagram can make us much happier people. That's my assumption. It's proven to be true in my own life. Now you might hear something like that and say, "So what? I want to be productive. I don't care about happiness. I want to make a strategic difference, an impact." But if you really sit and think about why you want to make a strategic impact and be productive, it's because that is what you think will make you happy. I did a series that's on this YouTube channel. It's under a playlist about happiness. And if you haven't watched any of those videos, I would highly encourage you to go back in that playlist and check those videos out. I think that happiness is something that everybody, is doing a lot of work to try to get to. And as a 7, our whole thing for our personality is to try to move toward happiness. And people end up doing some pretty crazy stuff, in their attempt to be happy. The person that, is addicted to a substance is doing that to try to be happy, or to try to numb the pain and the unhappiness that's in their life. In the description of this video, I will link that playlist, so make it easy for you. I would encourage you, if you haven't watched any of those videos, to just go through them, and maybe it will cause you to think about happiness and how important it is in our life a little differently than you have ever thought about happiness before. Because if you don't know how to tap into your natural state of happiness, it's amazing in each type how compelled and how impulsive we are. And knowing that about your type, knowing that about yourself, and saying, as a type 7, I can end up doing a lot of things that are unhealthy, or be impulsed to do a lot of things that are unhealthy, spend a lot of money, and spend a lot of time, and spend a lot of energy, all trying to get to a sense of happiness that is really, in essence, available to me already. Just knowing how to access that and get in touch with it. Or think about a 3, working really hard, trying to achieve everything, trying to accomplish and win. I saw a meme one time that I thought was really helpful, and I thought it just nails this. A 3 was sitting in front of a crowd, and he said, "I meditate every day for 10 minutes so that I can be successful and achieve all the things in life that I achieve." He was really proud of himself. And then there was a 9 behind him that was saying if he'd meditate for an hour a day, he wouldn't need to achieve all of those things he's achieved in his life. And there's some truth in that. That all of us are compelled and impulsed toward behaviors, toward strategies that we think are going to move us toward a state of contentment, a state of happiness. And we don't need to always follow those compulsions. The Enneagram, if it does anything, it helps us get out of our trap we're in, get our eyes above water, and see, I'm being pushed here by my personality. I don't have to act this way. I could choose a higher path. There's no tattoo of a 7 on my head. I've got it on my shirt, and I wear it proudly. But I don't have a tattoo of 7 on my head. I don't have to. I'm not compelled to behave in the ways that are described that 7s behave in. I can choose now. I can say, wow, I feel impulsed and compelled to behave this way, but I don't need to behave this way. I don't have to go. I don't have to be upset if I can't go. I don't have to spend my money. I don't have to complete that collection. I don't have to. And all the things that 7s want to do, I can decide whether I want to do that or not. And you can too, in whatever type you're in. You find yourself in. So my encouragement to you is go back and click on this playlist of experiencing happiness, and just start at the first video and just go through that information. it is such powerful, helpful information. It's not directly connected with the Enneagram, but it is connected with the Enneagram. And I think you will appreciate, the information that I share in that series. So I just wanted to draw your attention to it. I just wanted to challenge you a little bit to think about happiness and think about how much more productive you are in life. If you really want to be productive, you're much more productive when you're happy. Your relationships, are so much healthier when you're at peace. When you're in a sense of angst and strife and struggle, everything becomes difficult. Making decisions about life becomes difficult. Everything becomes problematic. Everything becomes work. Everything becomes tiresome. But when you're in a happy, naturally content, light, peaceful state, everything is a lot easier. The more we resist the problems and hardships of life, the more that we fight against life, the more unhappy we're going to become. We have the ability at any moment to return to a much more content, happy state if we can get our eyes on the present, away from what we could be doing, what we ought to be doing, what's going to happen tomorrow, and away from what happened to us, what we did wrong, how we failed, how we messed up, how others didn't treat us right. When we get stuck in the past and we get stuck in the future, we can't be present in life. And here's the reality: is happiness only happens in the present. It only happens right now. So I want to encourage you to click on the description and watch those videos. It's so helpful, such good information, and I think you'll thank me for it. All right, guys, be present to life. Don't miss what's right in front of you. All right, see you guys. Thanks.